So, y'all want to know how to reinvent yourself and be a better you, a better person, and just elevate your life? Okay, you're in the right place. How y'all doing? I'm blessed and highly favored. I cannot complain. So if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Ashley Ray, and I basically did my channel to do everything that's about business, lifestyle, being an entrepreneur, and just living this life, because y'all know life be lifing, okay? Also a little bit of fitness, and I do some vlogs here and there too, but this particular video is about reinventing yourself. I'm not one of those long-winded persons, so I'm gonna jump right into number one. I got my notes right here, you know, because I don't want to miss nothing. Number one, my all-time favorite way to level up or just to reinvent myself, if you are not doing it, I think you need to reinvent yourself by putting yourself in circles that make you uncomfortable, but in a good way. Circles that force you to talk to people you would never talk to. Circles that would help you elevate your career, learn something new. Like me, I started talking to people randomly in the grocery store, and you never know who's standing behind you. You never know who could be in a room with you. Always try to make sure that your group, your circle, are people that you want to either work with, grow with, be like, or are doing better than you, and you want to figure out how to get there. But be mindful, always bring something to the table. Never come to the table empty-handed, and don't say I don't got nothing to bring to the table. Everybody has something to bring to the table. If you're a videographer, and let's just say you want to know more about how to do high cinematic videos, then you're gonna go, maybe let's just say you start talking to a director who've directed like huge movies. What you're going to bring to the table, I'm pretty sure you got something in their head that they can use from you. They have a lot that they can use from you too. Never pull up to a table with nothing to bring, because they're not going to want to work with you. So that is my number one, guys. Make sure you cultivate a community, a group of friends, a group of colleagues in business that can elevate you as a person, elevate you on your career, every way in life, y'all. So that is my number one. Okay, on to number two, goals. Make sure you start setting goals. And when I mean setting goals, get deep. Don't just write something down in your notebook. Don't just open your notes and put something on your phone. Actually set goals that's going to move you as a person and as a individual that can impact your life and others as well. So make sure you set clear goals. And how I do that, by setting clear goals, I actually started doing the 12-week 1 year. You also can read the book. This is the book right here, guys. Check it out. It is like one of the greatest books that I've ever listened to, because it was Audible. But that book basically helps you break down your goals into smaller portions of the year, so it don't look like you're tackling the same thing, tackling one thing, and it takes a long time. So it helps you break that down, y'all. Make sure you guys go ahead and do that. Also, this is Atomic Habits. This book helps you get rid of those bad habits and be like I don't know, like 10x those good habits. And that also helps with completing goals as well. So y'all, make sure you guys set goals. A way to reinvent yourself, once again, is to set goals. It could be small goals, big goals. Really, I like to set the goals, and I do little tasks to get there. That is the only way you're going to move. If you don't have a roadmap, which would be your goals, then you're not going to know where you're going to go in life. So set those goals, y'all, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna go on to number three, y'all. So number three, I always say make sure you level up your fitness and your wellness. If you're already a gym girl, you're already out there doing your thing, kudos to you, girl. You looking good, you looking fly. Don't let nobody tell you different. Guys too. So when I mean elevate your fitness, if you're not working out, you're not taking care of your body, you're not eating good, you need to start. Because like it's one of those things. Think about it. If your body is not functioning properly, if your body is not moving properly, then how in the world you're going to function as an entrepreneur, as a mom, as a wife, or whatever you may be doing? Get into your fitness, ladies. Get into your wellness. You don't have to go in there benching 200 or whatever, but at least go for a little 30-minute walk. meditate. Pick maybe to go to Kava or get a salad instead of going to Chick-fil-A. I'm talking to myself, y'all. I'm talking to myself a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie. But guess what? I'm doing better. Okay, but anyway, back to it. Choose better options, better food options. If there's things you want to elevate about your skin, just anything to do with your fitness, your wellness, your overall appearance, guys, upgrade it. Just take some time and love on yourself, and I guarantee you everything that you want, especially the company you might want to keep, may elevate to you sooner. When I started working out, which was like consistently 3 years ago, I get way more hoo hollers than I used to get. Of course, respectfully, always. And I think it's just more so, it's not so much of the body, it's the confidence that you will exude when you see your body changing, you're looking good. You ain't got to stuck in that stomach and take your clutch and hold it right here. So, ooh, girl, no. Get into that gym. Eat better. Take care of that skin, the edges, whatever you want to do, y'all. Get into your fitness and your wellness, your overall being when it comes to your outside. Okay, that was my number 3. Now let's go ahead and move on to number 4. Now number 4 would basically depend on the type of person you are, or what's going on in your life, or exactly what you want to change, where you want to go, where you want, what do you want to do. Basically, that's it. And that is recognizing the need for change. And what I mean by that, it means like, what are the signs that you feel like you need, that you feel like you need to reinvent yourself? Like, what things are happening to you? What's the importance to you? So like, for instance, me, I just recently closed my business temporarily, Ashley Ray Apparel Studio, and it was very, very, very hard, but I had to recognize if I wanted to be that business owner, to scale my business to a multi-million-dollar business, I had to understand I had some holes in my business I had to go back and fill, which was I needed to implement systems. I needed to implement things that would help me run my business way more smoothly to make way more money. Also, I needed a team, because when I needed the help, I didn't hire the right help. I hired based off of, and they were like interns. I hired based off of, okay, I can do this, but it was never like show and prove. Like, it was me teaching everything, which that is an intern, but I wanted somebody to kind of take action. I wanted somebody to be passionate about my business like how I was passionate about it. That's what I need. So it was a little bit of conflict of interest, but they were all great hires. But that is something that I wanted to do. If I know I wanted to be this multi-millionaire girl boss, woman boss, whatever, I know I had to go in and change some things about the way I was running my store, the way I was running my time, the way I was running my day. I was productive, but I could have been more productive. So let's just say you are one of those girls, maybe you want to I don't know, maybe you want to kind of be a golfer, or you want to learn golf. Okay, that's the way to level up, because that's a very collegiate skill. To me, it's a very good skill to know. So what you're going to do, you're going to take lessons. You're going to learn the lessons. You're going to practice. You're going to get your clubs. You're going to do all that. You're reinventing yourself because you're learning a new skill. You know, those are called skills. It could be a hobby, but it's technically a skill. So that's a way of reinventing yourself, because you wouldn't have known that before. Also, double back to what I was saying about as far as me, I know that I love to eat out. Y'all, I love to eat out, but I also want to learn how to cook more dishes. So I bought me a notebook to where you can write down recipes. I've been reading recipe books. I've been just cooking random things just so I can try different dishes. So when it's time to when I get married, or when it's time to cook or whatever, you know, I'll have all that down, just down to the T. And that is a part of reinventing myself, because if I didn't started doing those things and making those changes now and building myself up to be the woman that I want to be, which is a woman who's about her business, a boss girl who can get in that kitchen and who can cook, honey, cook for the family, cook for her man, or whoever it may be, but you know you can get in and you can throw down. You know why? Because you took the time out and learned that skill. That is reinventing. So based on who you are, recognizing why you need to be reinvented, recognize why you want the change. Everybody is different. It's some people that, I don't know, they may want to be a lawyer, so you know what you got to do to be a lawyer. How does a lawyer dress? How does she dress? What does she do in the morning? then you need to do those things. I know what I want to make sure I have all the things, ducks in a row when I pop my business open. So I got to start walking and talking and acting like that woman. So that's why I went back to the drawing board. But anyway, now my number 5 kind of basically went into number 4 a little bit. So my number 5 is basically learning new hobbies and learning new skills. Y'all, we got 365 days in a year. You can learn a whole lot. And what I have learned over time, the more you know, the more you learn. Different keys open different doors. It gets you in different circles, okay? Like I said before, I wanted to learn how to cook well, which I wouldn't say cook well. Let me hold on. I'm not even gonna play myself like that. I can cook. Give me some good directions, I can cook. It's just that I don't have knowledge of cooking a plethora of different dishes. Put it that way, but I've never had no complaints because your girl came through I'm from Charleston, South Carolina. Don't play with me. Anyway, so yeah, learning new skills. And the reason why it's learning new skills because it helps with identifying the areas of personal and professional development. So in your personal life, you might want to learn, let's just go back to golf. You might want to learn golf. You know what you got to do that. You might want to learn how to skate. You might want to learn how to, I don't know, do some kind of salsa dance. And then in your personal life, you might want to learn how to edit better, let me slow down. I'm just trying to get it out for y'all. You might want to learn how to edit videos so you can have better content. You might want to be a better, let's see, teacher or a better coach, so you know what you would have to do. You might want to be a better business owner. You might want to level up in your job. You might want to make partner at your firm. I don't know, anything. So you have to kind of acquire those skills, and sometimes the skills can be you taking a course, taking tests or whatnot. So hobbies and skills, definitely learn new hobbies and skills. That's my number 5. I saved this one for last, just because it's pretty much something I think everybody should be doing. Before I say what it is, I feel like us as people, we are so hard on ourselves, and we do not clap for our small little victories that equals to the big victory. So going into my number 6 is celebrating milestones and success. And you're thinking, how can that level me up? Because it's going to build your confidence. It's going to build your drive and your tenacity to keep those goals going, to stay focused, to focus on your wellness and your fitness, to learn new skills. Celebrating the small things, guys. We are so wrapped up on, oh, well, I mean, I like her Benz, but then I just got me a new car, but it's like a little Honda. Celebrate your small wins. Something so small as to, like if you're a real estate agent, celebrate you getting your first client. Even if you close on a house that's only like $300,000 commission, even though the commission might be good, I don't know. I did study for real estate, but I never actually finished taking my test. Anyway, long story, but whatever. Like for me, for instance, one of my things that I did basically was every time I finish a task, I check it off. And I don't know what it is, but every time I'm checking off a task throughout my day, I feel great and I feel good. Because sometimes the day can get away from us. It can get away from me. And I'll have all these tasks down and I look at it and I'm like, damn, I only got 3 done. But you got to celebrate your small wins so you can get to your big wins. That's how it keeps you going. That's like the fuel in your back that's telling you, hey, you're doing a good job. Keep going. Keep pushing, y'all. Keep going. And then also just make sure you kind of reflect back to where you've been, where you have come from. Sometimes, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm human. Sometimes I get very hard on myself, but when I look back at the girl who played basketball in college, I played my first 2 years in college, then I just kind of stopped playing ball. I wanted to have fun. I still was in school, but I made a lot of mistakes along the way. But I pulled myself out of all those mistakes and I rised above that, and I have to kind of look at where I'm at now. Okay, everybody go through things. Your life is not always going to be a straight line. It's not always going to be peaches and cream, rainbows and ice cream. It's always going to be a time when you're going to experience a lot. Like my 2023 year, it was fairly hard. You know, I learned a lot, I experienced a lot, but I was embracing every moment, because I know every great person, everybody that any type of interview that I've listened to, they all had the story. My story is being written right now. And when I tell y'all, I'm so excited for the life that I'm going to have. Celebrate those small wins, okay? All right, so wait a minute. I know if you guys are still here watching this video, I really appreciate y'all. I'm not gonna just keep like going in and in. I just want to tell y'all my sis, but guess what? I got a tip. I have a tip. I have an extra tip that I want to throw out there, okay? So this extra tip right here, and this tip basically is telling you why you possibly may need to reinvent yourself. And I want you guys to take it and just kind of just really dig into yourself and be like, am I one of these three things? Okay, so this is like a tip in a tip. So the tip is basically reasons for reinvention of yourself. One of them is you can have an unfulfilled dream. If you have an unfulfilled dream, then maybe it's something you need to do to get there. Reinvent. Number two, you're ready for change. If you're doing the same old thing, getting the same old results, you got to change something. It could be you, it could be your company, it could be your career, whatever, only you know. Change. Number three, you're unhappy. We got one life. I'm looking dead in this camera to you. I lost my best friend on her dying bed, y'all. And to see somebody fight so hard to get up out that bed because they just wanted to get up, that put a battery in my back. You have one life. Don't sit around being unhappy. Whatever's making you happy, whatever's stressing you out, whatever's making you mad, get rid of it as soon as possible. If you need therapy to do it, if you need some type of mental health to do it, then do it. Do it. Don't care what nobody say. If you unhappy, get to your happy. Only you know what your happy place, and it's not always money. It's not always material things. My happy is being around my family. I love being around my family. I love helping my family. I love being at home, snuggling in my blankets. I love making this content to give to people. I love giving women and selling women my beautiful clothing, and they're like, oh my God, I love this. You know, I'm a Capricorn. I love giving. I love making people feel great, feel whole. That's what I like. That makes me happy to be able to give. I am naturally a giver. So don't be unhappy. So those are three reasons why you may want to reinvent yourself, and that was just basically a tip. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. Let me know down below what you guys think. Any ways that you may know to reinvent yourself, please drop it down and let me know. And make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, follow me on all my social medias, Ashley Ray, and also stay tuned for me because I'm coming all year, honey. Okay, so see y'all later.